Good morning. First things first, I'm a little under the weather. Second, just a warning. If you have braces, adult or kid, do not get clear bands, especially if you drink a lot of coffee and you eat a lot of turmeric. It's just a bad idea. Your teeth just look yellow, but it's just the bands. Someone please help me. Welcome to my hammock. Yes. I also got a new phone, finally. So I'm using that right now, and the quality is a little bit better than my computer. How about that? Do you like my new style? It's summer, so I've got this Hawaiian shirt and some grandpa pants and a new hat. I went thrift store shopping, and I decided that if you don't dress like a tourist at least once in your life, are you really living? So I wanted to live. This is part 2 of going through massive life changes or something like that. So in my first video, we talked about really the first couple stages you go through when you're about to change everything about your life, and that is ignoring it, daydreaming about it, and then beginning your countdown. Those first couple ones are more about your perspective of the change. Now that we're at the 50-day mark, approximate 50-day mark, we're in the shutdown phase. The fourth stage in dealing with massive life change is shutting down all the legal requirements so that you can go to where you need to be. School, work. I have already given my 2 weeks notice at my job. In fact, I've already had my last day because my summer's gonna be so crazy. And that was really hard. Saying goodbye is really just, it's one of the best ways to know like how much people love you. Because in the everyday moments you can take people for granted, you know, birthdays are great and all, gifts are cool, but it's like when you have to say goodbye to someone, it's like all the time that you've invested in them, all the moments that you shared, all of a sudden are now so important because you know there's not that many left. Deal with that stuff. The fifth stage in this whole cycle thing, and the second stage in the shutdown series, is really packing up your belongings. I have not done a lot of that, but there are some things. But that's I would say a lot easier than dealing with all the legal stuff. And the sixth stage, the third in this whole pack up shutdown series, is packing up things emotionally, kind of like how I talked about with friends at work, friends at school. You need to begin preparing how you're going to say goodbye to people. Again, not a necessary stage, but you need to make it a necessary stage because, again, saying goodbye to someone shows so much more of how you feel about them and how much time you've invested in them. So like being able to adequately express that into a gift or into a note is so important to some people, and so important just to people in general to show how much they mean to you. So I would suggest throwing a going away party if you can't talk to people individually, and just invite everyone from your best friend to just someone you've barely talked to at all. You don't really know how much you affect people until you have to leave them. So that's the end of this stage. It's not the most emotionally taxing. I'm guessing that's going to be the next stage, but it is like physically the hardest because you have to do stuff and go places and think about people. It's an introvert's nightmare, but it's good. Anyway, I hope that you like this video. I hope that this was helpful to you. Sun's in my face, gross. So I'm hoping to do the next one at the 25-day mark, and then we'll see what happens from there. And you just have a good rest of your day, because I intend on doing that for myself. Okay, bye. Good day. Also, I need to start worrying about my bank stuff because the bank I use, they don't have where I'm going. So, that's great.